Why aren't you recording? All right. I think it's recording now. All right, guys. So I wanted to make this quick video just to show you the process here. It's very, very self-explanatory. It's a lot of data entry. It's very, very simple. But I want to go through the entire process for you so you don't have to ask me any questions because, as you know, I'm a busy-ass motherfucker. So everyone is going to get a state to start off, right? Indiana, we're going to do that as one of the first ones. So with all the different clients I have, I've noticed that my best clients are the ones that are in kind of like the middle of nowhere. So as far as Indiana, I'm not going after Indianapolis. It's a lot of people. Fort Wayne, it's a lot of people. The sweet spot for chiropractic is really between 100,000 and 30,000. Those are some of my best performing chiropractors. So we'll do 119. We can test it. We can see what happens. Evansville. There should be a lot of chiropractors there, but I think I'm going to give John Indiana. He can start the earliest. So, anyways, you're going to go through, compile a list, and cold email down to probably Granger, and then we'll see what happens from there. If it's working well, we can continue down to maybe like 25,000 to Zionsville. But the point is, our sweet spot is around 30,000 to 100,000. Those are the towns. Those are the chiropractors that we're looking for. Those are going to perform the best. And the Midwest performs extremely, extremely well because they haven't been contacted by too many agencies. The East Coast is kind of saturated right now. We will work on the East Coast. However, I want to go for some very, very quick wins here so that everyone can make money as soon as possible. So, if I get Indiana, I'm going to type in Evansville. So I'm going to go to Google. We always want to work with the best guys. The best guys are going to be the ones that are already advertising. When we type in chiropractors in Evansville, make sure Indiana pops up. Yes, Indiana's popping up. I don't see anyone at the top here advertising. If so, you'll see it says ad. Let's see if we go to the bottom here. I don't see anything either. So no one's really doing Google AdWords. The people that are spending money already, those are the best types of clients. Those are the easiest types of people to get because they understand how powerful marketing is for them. But as we can see here, we can take a look. What you want to do is you want to click on the map, and we want to get the guys at the top. The guys at the top are always the best because they have a great reputation. If they have a great reputation, then those practices are already making money. And if they're making money, they can afford us. Doesn't mean we're not going to get the guys at the bottom. You never know. We don't want to miss out on any opportunities, but it's really, really important to make sure that we're getting the right information in the system so that we can efficiently contact these people. So as we see here, we're in Evansville. There's probably around 20 chiropractors. It makes sense. Usually once you hit the 50K mark in any given town, you're going to get 15 to 20 chiropractors. This is only page 1, so there might be more. Actually, that's it. All right, so we're going to start from the top. Jones Chiropractic and Acupuncture. So this is the same exact process you're going to do every single time. You're going to open up the website. Whoops. Sorry. I want to make this fast. So to make this fast, you're going to right-click, open a new tab. You're going to do the same thing for everybody else. You should be able to get 10 contacts into the system within an hour. Right? 10 contacts into the system within an hour. I'm just going to do one for now, but I'm just showing you the right click for just to make sure that they have Facebook on here. Okay, they do have it. All right. So let's see. Let's find out who the owner is. Jones Chiropractic and Acupuncture, Dr. Corey Jones. There we go. Okay. Corey Jones Chiropractic and make sure you're spelling out the entire thing, because eventually down the road I want to send direct mail to everybody. Okay, phone numbers at the top, 812-497-4833. Alright, so email is really what we're looking for here, most importantly, because that's how we're reaching out to them. So usually it's in the contact us section. We've got their phone number, we've got their address, we want to get the address in here. Because again, we're going to be doing direct mail at some point. Evansville. Zip code. Okay. Alright, and then we need email. So most of the time they don't have their email on their website because they don't want people contacting them to solicit them. It will be on there sometimes. Most of the time it won't be, especially for some of the bigger guys. But take a look around. You might see it in the Contact Us page. Sometimes it'll be on the very first page. They'll sneak it in there. We don't see it here. That's okay. The best place to get their email, if you can't find it, is on their Facebook page. So here's their Facebook page. If they don't have their Facebook page here, all you have to do is go to facebook.com and then put their thing in here. 9 out of 10 will have a Facebook page. 9 out of 10 will have a Facebook page. And then what you do is you want to copy this. Copy the URL because we need that. Facebook URL right here. Copy their website link. We're also taking that information because we need to get back to it to reference it if we're on a phone call with them. Facebook ads and Google ads, these two columns here. So they're not running any Google ads because if they were, they would have popped up at the top here. It would say ad. So they're not running any Google ads. Are they running Facebook ads? The way to check if they're running Facebook ads is you go to their Facebook page, you scroll down to info and ads. Right here, you scroll down to info and ads, you click this. And it says at the bottom here, there are no ads to show. Right? If they have ads, the ads will actually pop up right here. These guys, no ads to show. Good. They're a potential customer. We want to go to the About section. Click on About. There it is. Boom. Dr. Jones at jones-chiro.com. Most of these people forget that their email address is listed here because they need their email address to set up their Facebook page, so it's public information. So this is their best email address usually. Sometimes they'll have their personal email address here, which is even better. So we have email B, which is business, email P, which is personal. So if you go to their website and they have an email address there, put that under email B, and if they have an email here, put that under email P. In this case, we don't have the initial one, so we're just going to use this one. So this will be email B. Dr. Jones at jones-chiro.com. All right. So what you want to do is it'll take you, like that took us less than 10 minutes, but typically in an hour, you'll be able to hit like 10 people to get all that information for everybody. And then once you hit 10 people, you want to go back and email them. So you guys are all going to have access to your own email accounts. So you're also going to have, in addition to this spreadsheet here, everyone's going to get assigned their own spreadsheet. In addition to this, you're going to get the email sequences. All right. So right now, I only have email number 1 up. By Tuesday, you'll have 5 different emails up. right? So you're going to be emailing these guys 5 different times. If you email, the numbers should add up to this. If you reach 100 people with the 5 email sequence, you will get 1 client. 1 client equals $500. Okay? Those are the numbers. So if you put in, if you can get 10 hours, 10 hours is worth $500. So what's that really worth? You're looking at $50 an hour, right? You guys aren't making $50 an hour, then this is a good opportunity. If you are, then obviously it's not. But for everyone that's doing this right now to help me out, I'm helping you out. Let's make some fucking money together. All right. So this is what the email looks like. It's got the picture here. You can just save this to your desktop because we're going to link this. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do this email. All right. You're going to make your own signature. Just use this template here. So write a new email from the email that I'm giving you guys, the Outlook you're going to have access to. So copy and paste this. All right, this picture here, I want to make sure it's centered, but we want to make sure we're adding a link. So go ahead and copy this link here. All right, there it is. So when they click on this, photo thinking they can play it, it's going to bring them to this URL. Right, this URL is my landing page, which is a video, and I'm trying to get their information. Right, so the video they'll play the video, and the goal of this is to try to get them to schedule their free 15-minute strategy call. Right. So for those of you who are thinking, why aren't we mass emailing them through my mass emailer autoresponder? Why are we doing it individually? Because I've done that in the past. I've gotten blacklisted from the internet through too many people claiming that I'm spamming them. So unfortunately, it has to be one by one. If a potential client sees that they're on an email list, they'll see a unsubscribe opportunity, and they'll know that you're just mass emailing everyone. However, the way that this email is written out, it's personalized. So it doesn't feel too spammy. It doesn't feel too salesy. However, when they opt in to that landing page that I just showed you, then they enter the email list. Then we're able to mass email those people. But for now, it has to be one-on-one. So here you go. You just put their email address in up here. Here's the email, Dr. So this is Dr. Jones. Dr. Jones, blah, blah, blah. 7% of, this is Evansville. So you put the town name in here, Evansville. Put it again over here. Again, Dr. Jones. My name is John Kerwin, and Kingsley Media's on a mission, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So we showed their name twice. It's personalized. We showed the town or city that they're in twice. We made sure that this has the URL link. So when we click on it, it brings us to the landing page. Okay, boom, that works. John, and then again, you're going to save your you're going to save your shit here. Just leave my phone number so if they call, they go to my my voicemail so that I can close them and get them set up on a schedule. But you can just save this by going to signature up here, hitting edit signature, and then you can add it. That way, for every email that you send out, you don't have to change it. It's already done. Just use my address, use my phone number, use your email. That's it. Make sure your name's here. And guys, if you're copy and pasting this, So for the next 10 doctors, they're all going to be in Evansville, right? So I can just copy and paste this, but just make sure you're changing the doctor's name. If you don't change the doctor's name, then they're going to be like, all right, this guy's obviously sending this to all my competitors, and they're no chance, right? So that's it. You're going to send out this first email. By Tuesday, you're going to have all 5 emails sent to you, shared in a Google document. And what you want to do is, if you have time, if you can, you want to send one a day. 5 days in a row. Fuck it. Except for the weekends. You want to send them 5 straight weekdays. If you're starting on Tuesday, that means your 5th email will go on Monday. Or if you don't have time, I get it, you guys have jobs. If you don't have time, then what you can do is just space it out, but just keep track of it. Just keep track of it. So in the contact commentary here, this part right here, just write like email 1, right? Email 1 and put the date. Put the date that you sent that email. Okay? And then let's say 2 days later you send email 2. Put email 2 and then put the date. Right? If you're sending email 2, we already know you sent email 1. So make sure that your goal is to get email 5 to everybody. Again, if you get 100 people, you will do a deal. So the more people, the better. The faster you do this, the faster you're going to make money. So keep sending these cold emails out. They're going to opt in. They're going to watch my video. They're going to opt in. We'll be sending voicemail drops out to them eventually. That we can do on the mass level. We can literally record a voicemail and send it out to, if you have 600 phone numbers here, we can send them all out at once. I'll get you guys to record that to your name. And again, if those come in through the voicemail, it's still your money because you're taking the time to put this information in and build a database. So even if when I drop the phone number, when I drop the voicemail drops, you're still going to get the $500 commission. All right. But again, 5 emails, right? Make sure this is all filled out. Facebook ads, no. URLs here, don't forget those. Address is really important here because we're going to be doing mailer sendouts eventually. But for now, don't worry about voicemails. We're just going to be doing that on a mass level. Let me know if you have any questions, guys. This one was pretty self-explanatory, but some doctors, I'll do one more for you just to see. So let's check these guys out. They'll have their names here like Dr. Lobax. Some of them are going to be bigger and they won't have it, so you have to go and look at HIPAA stuff, blah, blah, blah. About us, right? Usually it's in the About Us section, team profiles. So usually it's the top guy, Dr. Reed Kress. He's probably the person that started this, but just read it. Just read it and they'll tell you who the original person is that started this practice. There's a lot of people here, as you can see. But the decision maker is usually the guy who owns the practice. He's calling the shots. That's the person we care about. There's an email here, right? But this is just a house email. So you can put this in the business spot, but we still want to look up and see if they have the a personal email to the doctor. So we can put this for the business spot, but we want to go on Facebook every single time. Even if you have an email here, we want to go on Facebook because the email that's on Facebook is the best. Let me just see. All right, so check these guys out. Westside Chiropractic Center. See how they have an email here? Staff at Go Westside Chiro. Yes, that's the business email, but that's not the best email. Our stuff might go right into spam. Dr. Jessica Ignacio. Click on info and ads. She's running ads. She's actually running an ad for, she's looking for a licensed acupuncturist. Okay, cool. So she's running an ad. But so we can write yes, she's running an ad when we get to this point. But let's look at the about section. Staff at GoWestsideChiro.com. So it's not her personal. However, it's different. It's actually the same one. All right, so that's the one that we'd have to use. No worries. All right, so you guys get the point. It's really, really important to find that email because email is how I get a lot of clients, guys. I've gotten pretty much almost all my clients off email that haven't been referral. One guy I cold called and it worked out, and he's still my client. But email, 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 email. These email sequences are going to be really good. That's just the first one that I have, but I've got 4 more coming that are all a little differently. They're all going to send to different landing pages. But let's make some fucking money. Let me know if you have any questions. Give me a call. But that is the basics, guys. This stuff is going to work. So again, in a week, if you can get 100 people on this list and you can email 100 people, right? Once you get that 5th email in there, you will make $500. All right. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you guys soon.